I've been spotted. She wants it. This is a surprise. Pretend you didn't see this. And that's the joys of being 1.5. You can play with your Christmas present before Christmas Day, and when Christmas Day comes, you won't remember it anyway. Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today I thought I would do a little video and just sort of show you what we get for our kids. As most of you know, we are a minimalist family of 5, so Christmas time tends to get a little bit, I don't know, easy. No, it doesn't get easy, but Christmas time is quite simple for us when it comes to gift giving for our kids and for our family. But today I thought I would sit down and just show you what we've got for our kids this Christmas, and might even give you a few ideas for what you can get for your kids, or how you can simplify Christmas for your family. Don't mind our 1.5-year-old in the background. Okay, so I thought I would start with our eldest. He is 7 years old. He will be 8 years old early next year. We decided that we would buy him an iPad for Christmas. We bought this for him because he is actually entering an iPad program at his school next year. So it's a bring your own device program, and they from there teach them, you know, programming and different sorts of apps and all that sort of stuff. But a lot of his schoolwork will be based on the iPad next year. So my husband and I spoke about it, and we figured instead of just simply buying him the iPad just because he needed it at school, we would indeed give it to him for Christmas as a Christmas present, and hopefully just making that just that little bit more special for him. So that's what he got from us for Christmas. Okay, so for our next child, or our middle child, she is a 5-year-old girl. Her and our eldest are very close, obviously in age, but they also have a very close relationship, so they are pretty much best friends. So it's more or less you can't do for one and not the other. So in saying that, we have gone and picked her up a iPad as well. It is a second-hand iPad. Now we did this for a reason. First reason being is that we're not going to go out and buy 2 brand new iPads for our kids. We have other bills to pay, but we realized that in 2 years' time she will be entering the iPad program at school as well. And long story short, we bought her a second-hand one because we know in 2 years' time we're going to have to buy her a brand new one for school, so that it will meet the requirements for the iPad program at school. I hope that made sense. It's hard to explain, but anyway, she got a second-hand one. It still does everything that our eldest does, and she's going to be stoked. Hers just happens to be black, his is white, I think, or silver, I don't know. But anyway, that's what our eldest two got for Christmas. Hello, darling. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Lovely. Thank you, darling. You go wash your wiggles now? Say bye. So moving on to our youngest daughter, who is 1.5. Now, she has everything she could possibly want and or need. She plays with all of the toys in the house because, let's face it, we have 3 kids. We do have a fair few toys. We don't have as many as normal people have, but we do have a fair few toys, and she plays with everything. Besides, she's much happier either dancing and singing to the Wiggles, or playing outside on the swings, or, you know, on the trampoline and things like that. So she's not really a toy kid, if that makes any sense. We've picked her up this. I've got to be quiet because she's just in the lounge room. Where is it? There it is. Okay. We picked her up this little puppy. Story behind this is I was op shopping a few weeks ago, and obviously I had her with me, and she found this and she loved it, and I mean loved it. So how could I not pick it up? It's I don't even know what brand it is. Leapfrog. It's a Leapfrog puppy. This is what we've got her. I can turn it on.
TV time.
There we go. So
let's read a story together.
So
press the button on my collar.
Oh, she's gonna see me. Can you see here? It's got buttons.
Let's go camping.
I've been spotted.
Happened in the jungle. We wondered what
She wants it.
happened.
So anyway,
We had some
it reads stories to the kids. It plays music. It's mine. This is a surprise. Pretend you didn't see this. It plays music and things like that, but I'm going to have to turn it off now because she has spotted it and she is going to want it. Would you like to play with it? And that's the joys of being 1.5. You can play with your Christmas present before Christmas Day, and when Christmas Day comes, you won't remember it anyway. So she's happily playing with it on the floor now. And I can probably go into a little bit more detail as to why we've only chosen. That's really noisy, darling. Off you go. And now I can go into a little bit more detail as to why we've only purchased our children one present each from my husband and myself for Christmas. It's really simple. Our kids don't need a lot. And the things that they did get from us are things that they absolutely wanted. They're not getting stocking stuffers, they're not getting random toys, they're not getting lollies from us, they're not getting any of that, because at the end of the day, the only things that they want and or need is what they're getting. I will, however, tell you that my mum has decided that she said that she will be getting the kids a few bits and pieces and toys and things like that, and that's totally fine because that's what she wants to do for Christmas, and that's cool. Our kids will love them, you know, no doubt they will absolutely love them, and that's fine. But personally, for my husband and I, we've decided that, you know, Christmas is it's not this huge thing where we have to spend all of our savings to give our kids all of these toys to apparently show them our love. We do that all year round. They're getting what they want, they're getting what they need, and I think they're going to be really happy on Christmas morning when they open up their iPads, because let's face it, what kid wouldn't want an iPad for Christmas? Now moving on to Santa. Santa does bring gifts in this house. Santa is a minimalist like Mummy and Daddy in this house, and we've been speaking to Santa and he's been asking us what our kids would like, and I will insert a photo probably now. That's what Santa got our kids this year. They're called swing cars. We already have one which we picked up at a garage sale a few years back for about $2, I would say. It was an absolute bargain, and we have loved that thing to death. They are a fantastic ride-on toy for kids of most ages to play on. Excuse me, our 1.5-year-old, she plays on the one that we currently have. It's actually quite funny. They all pile on the one we have. And there are quite often arguments over, you know, who had it next and who had it last and who, yeah, anyway. So Santa thought it would be a good idea to get each of our kids one of those swing cars. And obviously we've got one left here, and we'll either give that to my mum or we'll save it for Tim and I, because we really do enjoy riding around on those as well. I will include a photo of where Santa purchased the swing cars from, and he tells me that they were very conveniently delivered to his front door. So there you go, guys, how cool is that? For me today, guys. Now you know what our kids are getting for Christmas, and if you do know our kids personally, please don't tell them. I really hope that this has been some sort of help to you as to what a minimalist Christmas gift giving scenario looks like for 3 children. I'd love to know in the comments down below what you're getting your kids for Christmas. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head off. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. As always, please like and subscribe if you are enjoying these videos, and we'll see you next time in our real family life. Bye.